is Ashley Dillon, and I am a senior in animation at Freestyle Academy. In fall, I'll be a freshman at Chapman University, hoping to major in both animation and biological sciences there. I have learned so much from my time at Freestyle, and I hope to continue chasing the passions I discovered here when I leave. Today, I will be showcasing my senior Zenith project, which is the last project I created for my freestyle animation class ever. Zenith means something along the lines of peak, and symbolizes the time when something is most powerful or successful. The Zenith project challenged freestyle seniors like never before by having us design our own entirely self-directed assignments. We even created and graded our own rubrics. For my Zenith project, I focused on exploring the skills needed for a career in storyboarding. Storyboarding is something that has always spoken to me. In fact, my current hope is that after college, I'm able to find a career in something similar. For my entire Zenith, I created a series of 4 mini projects, each based on a different skill. For my showcase, I would like to focus on my favorite mini project, a storyboard in the form of a rough animatic. Since I was only making a short clip for my animatic, I didn't need to do as much planning as I might have for a longer animation. However, I did write down a few notes about a basic narrative structure after choosing the audio and original characters I wanted to use. After having a rough idea of what I wanted to create, I put it on paper, or in this case, in Procreate, by creating rough thumbnail sketches. Then I used my thumbnails as a reference to create the frames for my rough animation. After exporting the frames from Procreate, I imported them into Adobe After Effects for post-production. The bulk of the edits I made consisted of matching the frames to the audio, adding keyframes to fade images in or out, and adding music and a few simple SFX. Finally, I was able to export the final product. Overall, I learned many new things from this project. However, one specific area I grew in was in my independent workflow. Since the Zenith project is pretty much entirely self-directed, it really challenged me to be on top of time management and planning during the entire process. At the beginning, I was struggling to stick to my timeline because I was hyper-focusing on small things that weren't perfect. But in the middle of my Zenith project, I had an epiphany. I realized that the purpose of a storyboard is to guide production teams, not plan out every single detail for them. I value my Zenith project because it taught me the lesson that sometimes placing value on an efficient workflow over perfection in every detail can produce a much better product in the long run. Thanks for watching!